As we all know that science is constantly evolving and so are the scientists. The Indian scientists are involved in a number of big international research activities. But in order to carry out such high-level research activities, it is important that the bright minds of our country get enrolled to study the basic sciences. Today we'll explore career opportunities in the field of basic and fundamental sciences.
With the evolution of the humankind, the way we perceive the world and respond to it has also changed. Assuming that the most of the fundamental laws of nature have been deciphered, researchers today are focused more on finding novel applications of existing knowledge and developing new technology. However, the role of basic sciences and fundamental research cannot be ignored. In fact, the foundation of the human civilization lies in the basic and fundamental research that was carried out to understand nature and natural phenomena. All the innovations and development we see around us today is possible only because of the basic knowledge that was made available. Had it not been for the discovery of DNA, most of the biomedical and biotechnological advances we see today wouldn't have been possible. Similar is the case with other fields. The basic understanding of universe and atmosphere helped us to develop highly efficient satellites to predict natural calamities, and basic understanding of atoms and molecules help us design complex chemical reactions for industrial manufacture processes. While many things about the world around us are known today, there is much more to be discovered and understood. Hence, while application-oriented science is important, so is the advancement of basic sciences and fundamental research. 5 IISERs have been established across the country, namely IISER Kolkata in West Bengal, IISER Pune in Maharashtra, IISER Mohali in Punjab, IISER Bhopal in Madhya Pradesh, and IISER Thiruvananthapuram in Kerala, with a financial outlay of 5 billion rupees each for the first 5 years.
To explore and experience the unique teaching and learning environment of IISERs, I am here at IISER Mohali. We will see how the institute caters the students in education and research.
IISER Mohali was formally established in 2007 by the Government of India through the Ministry of Human Resource Development. Initially operating from Mahatma Gandhi State Institute of Public Administration Complex in Sector 26 of Chandigarh, this permanent campus started the teaching program from August 2007. Completing 7 years of service in education and research, IISER Mohali is today considered the best institute among IISERs. The primary objective of the institute is to provide quality science education at the undergraduate and postgraduate level and carry out research in frontier areas of science. IISER adopts an interdisciplinary methodology of teaching where students are encouraged to pursue application-based knowledge and develop creativity and innovative thinking.
How does IISER select and train its students, and what are the opportunities provided to them here? For that we'll speak to Dr. N. Satyamurthy, Director of IISER Mohali. Sir, a very warm welcome to our program.
Thank you, Smriti.
Sir, let me begin by asking you that what was the vision behind setting up this institute?
See, IISER Mohali is one of the 5 institutes set up in the country in the last 7-8 years. It was behind that was a proposal from the Scientific Advisory Committee to the Prime Minister. Basically to set up institutes focused on science education and science research. Somewhat along the lines of IITs that were set up 50 years ago. And along the lines of IISc Bangalore, which was set 100 years ago. Basic here it is to focus on science, science and science. Of course you will have applied science, you will have technology evolving out of it. But today's science requires not just medical, non-medical. You need mathematics, physics, chemistry, biology. You have to do interdisciplinary research, you have to do multidisciplinary research, you have to do transdisciplinary research. So we aim to train students in this approach, not just as physicists or chemists or mathematicians, because that is what is needed.
Overall scientific development of the students.
You see, in the beginning, there was no division between scientific disciplines. Science was one whole. Somewhere along the line, we got fragmented. But today, time has come to look at science as a whole. So ICERs are set up to look at science as a whole.
So how this institute is different from IITs?
See, IITs, if you look at the genesis, they were built, they were set up to train technologists.
Acha.
We are set up to train scientists. There's a subtle difference between the two, but you cannot have one without the other. I come from IIT Kanpur.
Okay.
I had 30 plus years of experience in
great,
IIT Kanpur as a professor of chemistry. So there we had science graduates, we have technology graduates. So technology graduates get a bit of science, science graduates get a bit of technology. So we had 2 years of core where you get training in science and technology. Similarly here, we have 2 years of core where we have all branches of discipline, all branches of science.
So what is the selection criteria of this institute?
Selection, we have 3 channels. One is students who come through Kishore Vaigyanik Protsahan Yojana, KVPY.
Okay.
They are automatically given admission. Just fill up a form, you are admitted.
Okay.
Students who want to do IITs are not really serious about doing a BTech and ending up with a software job. They want to do science. Our doors are open.
So sir, how is the curriculum decided here? Is there any particular panel who sets up the curriculum, or like it is the regular courses which are offered here?
You see, it's a very important question because even before ICERs were born, the curriculum development took place. We had a meeting in Pune with the hope that the Planning Commission and the government would approve setting up of ICERs. That was in 2005, when many scientists from all over the country met in NCL Pune, National Chemical Laboratory Pune, and debated for I think it was 2 or 3 days, what should be the curriculum. The idea is not new, that we should have an integrated approach to science. It was done in IIT Kanpur, it was done in other institutions. But here the thrust is on science, so we debated and said for 2 years there would be a core. Where students, it doesn't matter whether it is a biology student or a mathematics student, they will learn mathematics, physics, chemistry and biology for 2 years. Computer programming, language skills, a little bit of a history, little bit of a social science, all this is taught, earth and environment, planetary science. And then in the 3rd year, they go to major.
This is a 3-year course.
It's a 5-year course. 5-year course. So 2-year general science, 3rd year it is major, 3rd year and 4th year, and 5th year they do research. 1 year of full-time research in the 5th year, and every summer they do research in one of the labs, either in our institute or another ICER or Indians of Science Bangalore or TIFR, IITs. Sometimes they go outside India also. Many of the students do.
Like they get opportunities to go abroad also.
Abroad also.
Do the research.
Some of them, they get selected for very prestigious scholarships. Like some of them went for a Corona Fellowship in Wisconsin last year. Somebody got a Bose Fellowship to go to one of the American labs. Some people get a DARD Fellowship to go to Germany. And within the country, the academies organize summer projects.
Dr. Satyamurthy, nowadays students, they don't want to put in a lot of efforts. Like they don't want to pursue a career which prolongs for a period of time. They want instant result and instant success. In such a scenario, how difficult do you find to motivate the students to pursue courses which span for 5 years?
Sometimes I have to be honest with the students. I tell them, if you're looking for a quick degree and get onto a job, ICER is not really meant for you. If you want to pursue science and if you're willing to give your life for pursuing science, then ICER is the best place to go. So we tell them the shortcut doesn't give you long range results.
After getting a degree from here, after qualifying from here, what are the job prospects for the students?
See, today in 2014 and years to come, science graduates will have no difficulty in getting jobs. In my days, one of my classmates challenged me, why are you wasting your time doing science? I'm going to take a bank job. It assured him a comfortable life and certain assured return. And I said, no, I want to do science. I would teach science and I will pursue the career. So those days, if you got a job as a lecturer in a college or as a teacher in a school, it was a big deal. But today you can see scientists in this country, they make a good living
eventually money is not the criteria. Criteria is to gain knowledge and over the period of time develop that expertise which will help you to enhance your life as well as your career.
Absolutely. See, if you look at a scientist, today he is guaranteed of comfortable living. And the comfortable living definition has changed. You can have a house, you can have a car, It was not like that in our days. In our days, comfortable living means every month you got a salary, you were assured of a bread, butter and a jam.
Thank you so much, sir, for speaking to us. And I must admit that after speaking to you, I've personally felt that money and career is not the criteria. Knowledge is something which is a very vital aspect of life, as we all human beings are constantly striving in the pursuit of knowledge. I hope after speaking to you, our students will feel motivated to join this course.
Smriti, I must thank you because it's wonderful interacting with you, because there is a myth outside that ICERs are places difficult for us to get in. And hopefully your telecast will break this myth. Our Madam Minister for Human Resource, she mentioned in one of the meetings that she found out from Facebook that ICERs are the destination of choice for today's generation. So we were delighted to hear that. And I hope through this interview, we are able to reach out to a large number of students.
Definitely.
To tell them if you want to pursue science as a career, ICER is the place.
Best place for them. Thank you
and
so
I
much.
hope you will spread the word. I want to give some of these things as a
Thank you so much, sir.
memento to you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. ICER provides state-of-the-art infrastructure and lab facilities to the students. These facilities allow the students to undertake multi-dimensional experiments. Sophisticated lab equipments are also provided to the students at these 24/7 laboratories. Faculty also gives them freedom to undertake independent research and experiments.
The academic activities of ICER Mohali are interdisciplinary in nature with a focus on the basic sciences. The institute provides opportunities to the students to engage in active research, seminars, workshops and review meetings. Research here spans diverse areas ranging from structural, cellular and molecular biology to X-ray crystallography, algebraic geometry to astrophysics and many more. ICER provides state-of-the-art infrastructure and lab facilities to the students. Firstly, this is the NMR research facility in ICER with most modern NMR spectrometers. This is the Central Analytical Facility of ICER Mohali that was inaugurated in 2010. The facilities allow students to conduct multidimensional NMR experiments. The X-ray facility is another sophisticated lab here. The lab houses single crystal and powder X-ray diffractometers, which are unique tools to solve the three-dimensional crystals and molecular structures of samples. The high-end laser Raman and EFM facility provides the Raman infrared spectroscope and the atomic force microscopy to conduct experiments.
So here we are in one of the classes of ICER where Dr. Arvind is taking a lecture. Let us begin by interacting with him. So Dr. Arvind, what is this lecture all about?
Yes, you see at ICER Mohali, this is the first year class, students who have joined us in August 2014, and they are doing this BSMS dual degree program, which is a 5-year program, which has basic sciences courses, physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology, introduction to computers, then later on they will have hands-on electronics and so on. I am teaching them the first course in physics, which is called mechanics. We call it PHY 101 mechanics. So that is the class you have come into.
Sir, I also wanted to interact with my friends out here. If you give permission, can I go ahead?
Yeah, sure, I think.
So hello friends. Let us begin by asking you, what's your name?
Lisa Joyce.
Lisa, how long have you been here?
Since 1 month.
Okay, so how you prepared for the admission here?
Actually, it was all not planned. Many of them have come they have planned a lot, but mine it was all unexpected. Accidentally, I came to ICER. I wrote the exam, and accidentally I got selected. And I thought, should I come or not?
But how do you find the course now which you are studying?
Course is wonderful. I didn't know that this is what I wanted, but now I know that this is the thing that I wanted.
Okay, anyone else who would like to speak? So what's your name?
Umang Gupta,
Which place you belong to?
District Solan, Himachal Pradesh.
So tell us, Umang, about the course which you are pursuing and how you prepared to get admission here.
This is the basic course which I am pursuing, that is integrated BSMS dual degree. And I've just prepared just like I prepared for JEE Mains and Advance.
Anyone else who would like to add what she has just said? Yeah, tell me, what's your name?
Manjushri.
Manjushri. Manjushri, why you chose this particular course? Why not anything else? Any course? Why not commerce? Why not arts? Why not something else?
Basically, I think everyone out here had already had this thing ki engineer, you have to be doing engineering or pursue your MBBS, and everyone I think had got their colleges selected and stuff, including me. But then science is something, is like, you express through science. And so that's why probably I'm here. IISER Mohali, and this was actually the last entrance I wrote. And the funny thing was, like, I applied for IISER just 4 hours before the deadline. And getting here was like a matter of, I think, 4-5 days.
So what's your name?
My name is Nitish Garg and I am from Jaipur, Rajasthan.
Nitin, you wanted to share your experience.
Yes, I want my experience. I am very happy to be at IISER. I'm feeling very proud to be at IISER. It's a wonderful institute in India, and if you want to be a scientist, this is the only institute in India. The institute provides you very excellent facilities, like every instrument, very highly specific instruments are here.
Anyone else who would like to?
Yeah, I want to say. My name is Jaideep Mali and I am from Delhi. Yeah. Basically, I am interested in maths, and this is the best institute, I think, to pursue research in maths. Means compared to other universities, they don't have that much well-equipped scientists. Here we are able to work with the working scientists. It's a really great opportunity to work with them.
If you would like to share your interview experience.
My name is Aditya Tantia and I am from Kolkata, West Bengal. When I was in the 11th grade, basically, I took up science at school. I was never interested in becoming an engineer or a doctor. That seemed too mainstream to me, and I was more inclined towards the basic sciences. Therefore, I wanted to pursue something of this sort, a BSMS program. And I saw a fit for me. And I saw that the KVPY program was a very nice, it was an alluring program, and that helped me. So I gave the exam for it. After qualifying the examination, you have an interview round at an institute near your centers, and if you qualify the interview, then you get selected into the program. And I got admission into IISER through that.
I want to say something. Hello, I'm Diksha. I'm from Mathura, Uttar Pradesh. I would like to say that IISER Mohali is a great place for people who have a fascination for science. It's so great working under those people, those professors who themselves have their own labs. They have their own research groups and they guide us. We have such well-equipped instruments in our labs. We can do everything. We have so much freedom to use them. We never thought that we would be able to use such costly instruments with so much of freedom. And this place, we have all sorts of curriculum activities, extracurricular activities. We have so many clubs, dance, music, and all sort of clubs.
What's your name first?
My name is Srinath. I am from Thiruvananthapuram, from Kerala. Okay, it's a long distance from Punjab, and basically getting into IISER is very tough work. You have to work very hard. And IISER is not just a place for mugging. Okay, that's the first thing I want to share. And it is a great place for creativity.
I am Vishnu. I am from Alapi in Kerala state. And what I need to share to you guys is that about the structure of the aptitude text exam. We have to pass a cut-off mark, and after that we have to appear for exam. So you guys prepare well for your board exam, and try your best to pass the cutoff mark. After that, the exam is not similar to those exams that about the engineering or engineering and medicine entrance exam. Those exams are based on our numerical skills and our speed. But this exam is focused on whether you know what you know. It should be your basics should be clear.
IISER Mohali provides an integrated master's level, that is MS, in various disciplines. It is a dual degree program to which students can seek admission after +2. Selection to IISER is a rigorous process. IISER admits students for these courses through 3 channels. Firstly, students who have qualified the SA, SX and SP exams and are eligible under the Kishore Vaigyanik Protsahan Yojana in basic science stream are admitted. Secondly, students securing a place in the rank list of joint entrance examination for admission to Indian Institute of Technology are also eligible for admission. Besides these students who are eligible for Inspire Scholarship by Department of Science and Technology on the basis of their aggregate scores in class 12 are eligible for admission after clearing an aptitude test conducted by the institute. Students can seek admission to the integrated PhD program after obtaining a BSc degree in any of the basic sciences, while postgraduate students can apply for doctoral program after a master's degree in science. A large part of research in the country today is on application of science. But if you are more curious about nature and natural phenomena and interested in discovering the basic underlying mechanisms and principles, then a career in basic science and fundamental research can be a choice. One can pursue a career as a scientist in various disciplines of science based on personal interest. A scientist involved in fundamental research undertakes studies for acquiring greater knowledge of fundamental phenomena. While these studies may be done without specific applications or products in mind, the knowledge generated forms the basis of future applications and research. Today, India is leading in many areas of fundamental research and evolving in others. In order to become a scientist, one needs to complete +2 in science with physics, chemistry, mathematics and biology as the core subjects. After this, one may obtain graduation degree followed by postgraduate degrees in their preferred disciplines. This is where the institution like IISERs come into play. Students may either enroll in integrated master's programs as offered by IISERs or gain graduate or postgraduate degrees from various institutions and colleges. Students after post-graduation are eligible to appear for exams like UGC National Eligibility Test and Graduate Aptitude Test in Engineering or GATE that qualifies them to get Junior Research Fellowship to start research. The fellowship allows students to gain admission into various research institutes engaged in fundamental research like IISERs, Indian Institute of Science Bangalore, the Tata Institute of Fundamental Research Mumbai, the National Centre for Biological Sciences Bangalore, of various laboratories under Council of Scientific and Industrial Research and Department of Science and Technology. Many organizations like IISER and IISc, Jawaharlal Nehru Centre for Advanced Scientific Research in Bangalore also have provisions for integrated PhD programs where students can pursue master's degree followed by PhD after qualifying the entrance exam.
The atmosphere here in IISER Mohali is charged with the energy of young students. These students are enthusiastic about their subjects and the future role they'll play in shaping up the society. With that, I'll take your leave, but we'll see you again next week and get you an in-depth analysis of another discipline.